Hello, my name's Annette Hurley. I'm the Managing Director of the Career College. Welcome to Graduate Chat. Graduate Chat is for school leavers, university students, university graduates, college students, college graduates, and young adults who are looking for work, and also for mature graduates as well. Today our topic is about how to stop procrastination. Procrastination can be simply something that you just put off for a little while, or it might be something really major that's totally crippling to you. And there are a number of different reasons for procrastination, but essentially procrastination means that you're in a state of fear. Maybe fear about not being able to get the job, maybe not being good enough, maybe you don't know how to start the assignment. So lack of clarity can be part of it as well. At the Career College, we actually teach people how to live fearlessly. And when you do this, you're less likely to procrastinate. Essentially, there's two states of being. One is fear and one is love. And procrastination, of course, is over on the fear side. So if you are procrastinating, you might want to identify what is it that you're concerned about. The other thing is that it might be, if you're procrastinating around a career, that you're not really happy in the career that you have. So say, for example, you're at work and you've got to do a whole lot of figures or facts, or maybe it might be that you need to ring someone and talk to somebody. It could be that you're not suited to the particular job that you're in. So if you're in a career that you're happy in, you're less likely to procrastinate because you'll be excited about what it is that you're doing in your career. So that could be another reason. And again, if you were on the love side and you knew about your ideal career and knew who you were and what you were looking for, you wouldn't be procrastinating. So the tools to stop procrastinating, one is to actually recognise that you are doing it and it doesn't feel nice. You know it, you put it off and you hope that if you sweep it under the carpet, it may go away. It very rarely does. In fact, it doesn't. It just remains. If you're procrastinating calling somebody about something, it could make that person annoyed about you or toward you. It's their own responsibility if they do that, of course. Or it might be that you're not achieving what it is that you want in life. So there is a source of all things, and if you connect to source, you're able to actually have an unlimited supply of everything. A lot of people have heard about the law of attraction, although they don't necessarily know what that means or how that works. But essentially you can attract things into your space. So when you're connected to source, you will have clarity. On a practical note, how to achieve that would be to do something that you love. So it might be that you're wanting to do something and you're procrastinating on it. It could be that you do actually distract yourself for a while and go to the gym or go for a walk or meditate or take a shower or do a few deep breaths or whatever, and then come back. Most successful people set goals. We actually teach something different to setting goals. We say set intentions, but we'll talk about that in another graduate chat. When you actually set an intention, it means that you already have it. It's just a matter of allowing it in. And that's really important to know, because it means that everything you've ever wished for is there waiting for you. So when you're in procrastination, you're not going to be pulling it in, which you want to be doing. One thing you can do is to create a routine. That means you get up at a particular time. If you're procrastinating around exercising, you could be that you'll get up at 6 a.m. every time, even if you're out of work. And it's particularly important, if you don't have a reason to get up, to discipline yourself. So successful people are very disciplined. Get up, do your exercise, because it releases endorphins that makes you feel better. And also, if you wanted to lose weight, it helps there as well. But also, if you want to lose weight, a great thing to do is to start shopping at healthy places and not having those distractions in front of you. You can break up what you want to do into smaller steps. So if it's a big job, if you break it down into smaller steps, it doesn't seem so daunting. One of the teachings of the career college is learning to be in the moment, which brings your mind focused to the moment. And if you break a big task into smaller steps, that can be really helpful. For example, if you're going to do a university assignment, you could do your research, then you could decide on what the topic is, and then create a timeline for doing that, and drafting out the content, and then writing the chapters, and then revision, etc. So that's how you can sort of break something down into smaller pieces, and to recognise that you only have that particular moment in time, and that anything that you're thinking about too far in the future, which is causing you anxiety. So if you bring yourself back to the moment, that can help reduce anxiety as well. Change your environment can be another way that you do that. If you are not happy in your environment, if you've got a cluttered workspace, if you don't want to do what you're doing and you don't want to sort of go in and feel like you're working all the time, you can change your environment, clear your space, maybe grab your laptop rather than using your desktop computer. You can create a detailed timeline, and that's important for some people who like to plan things out. However, create at least a rough timeline so that you know you're getting what it is that you want. Avoid distractions. So if you procrastinate a lot, one thing that will distract you is if a whole lot of things are popping up on your screen, or if friends are calling or chatting, or Facebook messages are popping up or whatever. So be mindful of the time that you do spend on your social media and with distractions. You can distract yourself easily and give yourself a whole pile of excuses and a whole pile of reasons why you don't achieve things. I know from experience, I've done it myself. Most of us have. I think anyone who says that they haven't done it wouldn't be telling the truth. So it's actually to make yourself and put yourself in a situation where you're doing things at certain times. Review your social circles. If you are out of work, or if you're hanging out with a group of people who aren't really doing much with their lives, it might seem fun at first, but after a while, if you think about it, you may end up there, and some people do, into their 30s and 40s, not achieving what they want in their life. So you might want to rethink who you're hanging out with, and maybe support yourself with people who are successful, and surround yourself with people who are clear about their career, or certainly who are motivated to get something done in life. You can also stop complicating things in your mind, again, by breaking things down into smaller steps. Quite often when you don't have clarity, it seems a bigger issue than it actually is. And when you're connected to Source, which is our logo, where you're actually standing on top of the world, successful and connected to an unlimited supply, all the answers come to you easily and effortlessly. So therefore, meditating is extremely important, as is doing things that you love, because that raises your vibration. Sometimes you just need to knuckle down and, like the Nike singers, just do it. Sometimes it's like, if you don't want to clean the shower, or you don't feel like tackling that assignment and you're not sure, is just to get started and just get the job done and do the best that you can with what you have and with the resources that you have. Certainly re-clarifying your goals, what it is that you want to achieve, will support. I know a lady and a husband, I thought it was really lovely. Every year they had an annual general meeting around what they wanted to achieve that year. And each year they actually set down what they wanted. Another young lady that I coached, she sits down and writes down what she wants to achieve in the year. And sometimes in December, she's running around getting some of those things done, but she keeps her word to herself. So keeping your word to yourself is extremely important. If you don't keep your word to yourself, your life will never work. So start keeping your word to yourself and setting those intentions and put timelines on them. There is a thing called SMART goals, which are specific, measurable, attainable, and time-bound. And that means set something specific that you want to do. Then make it measurable, that you can do it to a particular level, that you want to actually achieve a certain grade within an assignment. and make sure that it's achievable with everything that you've got on at the moment, and time bound by when you want to actually achieve and complete that assignment. Keeping your word to yourself is really important. Some people find it helpful to tell other people their goals and say, I'm going to do this. If that's you, then so be it. But you don't need to do that. That creates a little bit of codependence. What you can do is make sure that if you want to master yourself and master your own mind, that you're actually keeping your word to yourself. So remember, procrastination is essentially lack of clarity, being in fear of something in the future, maybe fear of failing. There are some people that I know that don't achieve what they want to achieve because they quit before they start. So procrastination can be quite crippling. So if you find yourself in procrastination, it may mean a few things: that you don't have your career clarity, that you're not in the career that you really love, that you haven't yet learned to master your mind and how to tune to a higher frequency and to stay out of fear, where all the answers are found easily and effortlessly over on the love side. So at the Career College, most of you know already that we actually support people with careers, everywhere from leaving school through to executive. And the graduate chat is to support, thank you for coming online everybody, the graduate chat is to support people in actually achieving what you want in life. What I realised as a professional recruiter is that people were looking to find their happiness in their job and that they lacked confidence sometimes. So I started teaching people about how to be confident. It might have been that they don't have their collateral in place and that they felt battered down because their resume wasn't working and they were feeling personally rejected, rather than analytically analysing what it was that wasn't working for them, such as their resume. So with the Career College, then what happened with me and my evolution in my career was that I started to coach people on how to master their mind. And then, of course, I went on a rather large journey myself on that, spending many, many years studying mind mastery. And what I found ultimately is that it's the mind mastery. It's your mindset. Hello, welcome again. It's your mindset that makes the difference. You can have everything seemingly in order, but if you do not have the correct mindset, in other words, what that means is that the self-confidence and the self-esteem, that can feel like you're just having self-esteem because you've putting it on and pretending. That's not the self-esteem or the self-love that we're referring to. What we're actually referring to is a self-love where you are connected to source and an unlimited supply. So the Career College teaches you how to master your mind. Mastering your mind is a machine, and you do get to choose what it is that you think, and you do get to choose the quality of your life by the quality of your thinking, because every thought creates your reality. So in summary, procrastination means that you're not necessarily connected to source and unlimited supply of everything. It may mean that you're lacking clarity, which again means that you're not connected. And also it could be that you're not in the correct career and you're forcing yourself to do a job. That's why people say they hate their jobs and they really want to do nothing but retire, which I think is awfully sad, because when you are in a career that you love, you'll want to go to work and you'll want to have fun and you'll want to be in that career. And ultimately, that's what the Career College really wants for you, is for you to be realising your full potential, mastering your mind, mastering any depression, anxiety, procrastination that you might have, and also achieving what you want in life, and not just only in your career, which is your job, but for us, your career is everywhere in your life, all aspects of your career and life. Peace and happiness and joy, good health, and certainly you wouldn't want to be procrastinating if you were in the flow and doing what it was that you wanted to do. So that's our Monday Mindset graduate chat today. Monday Mindset tonight is on for Mindset Masters. That's for people who want to master their mind. It is relevant to everybody from all walks of life. Some people have been studying this for many years. I myself have. There are many Grand Masters that people follow and admire, and really what they've done, like Albert Einstein and a number of different other people, all they've done is actually mastered their mind, which is achievable for yourself. So that's tonight at 7:30. With Graduate Chat, we'll be online again this Thursday. So we look forward to seeing all of our young people and all of our mature graduates on Thursday. If we don't see you tonight, we look forward to seeing you online. So remember, procrastination is fear. Please do yourself a favour and learn some strategies on how to step out of it so that you are achieving what it is that you want in life. There's no better feeling than actually knowing who you are, being in a career that you love, and having a peaceful mind and knowing that all you need to do is to think and you can manifest what you want, including your ideal career and those grades that you might be wanting and that graduate job. So best wishes, thanks for tuning in, and look forward to speaking with you soon.